Rookie Toho playing middle linebacker now for the Texans. And a run for big yardage and a first down. Popped it into the secondary before.
Let's dive into the high-octane world of the Miami Dolphins and their roller coaster ride through injuries and resilience. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and give the video a like. Also, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all things Dolphins. Now back to the video. In the bustling world of football, where every play is a thrilling chapter in the epic saga of competition, our very own Dolphins are facing an unexpected twist in their tale. It all started during their preseason clash with the Houston Texans, a battle that would test the limits of their roster depth. Jeff Wilson Jr., Myles Gaskin, and our very own fullback Alec Ingold all sidelined due to various injuries. The Dolphins faithful watched in anticipation, fingers crossed, as the game unfolded. But alas, fate had more in store for them. Enter the speedy rookie sensation Devon Achane, who suffered an injury that sent shockwaves through the fan base. We waited for a while to get an update, but finally we got word that he injured his shoulder on the play.
Hey guys, Dr. Morris, Fantasy Doctor. So we just heard an update regarding Devon Achane that after that shoulder injury he suffered the other night, likely to the left shoulder after he kind of went down after being hit. The previous couple plays, it looked like it was to his right shoulder, but he was able to get back up and play. There was a couple possibilities. Stinger was possible, but unlikely, but now no longer fits. The new data is basically saying, and you can see that here in this tweet, that he's basically week to week. So that tells me one of two things. This is either a grade type 1 or type 2 AC sprain, which looks like that, and is basically an injury to the top part of the shoulder where the clavicle comes over and attaches to the top of the AC joint. Or this is a dislocation and subluxation, popping that ball out of the socket and then usually popping back in, which usually leads to at least a little bit of a torn labrum. The more it happens, the more labrum is torn, and that's unfortunately what's happened to Dalvin Cook in the past, and that's why he's had 3 shoulder surgeries since he was in college. Nonetheless, they're giving him a week-to-week timeline, which basically tells me this is not a very mild grade 1 where he's back next week, but there's a possibility this could linger into week 1. There's also a possibility this could re-injure, as it will be an increased risk of re-injury because he will probably be landing on this shoulder or trying to lead with trying to bulldoze through people, or at least cut through people with this shoulder, which will increase this risk of re-injury. So not what we'd like to hear, but at least it wasn't season ending. Ideally it would have been a lot milder, but we don't have that luxury. I'm going with either a grade 2 AC sprain or a small dislocation that ended up kind of resetting, but he's going to need some rehab. He might need a little bit of injections to kind of calm that area down, maybe some PRP or some stem cells like I do, and then kind of ramp back up. So I don't expect to see him. Maybe he plays in week 1. It just depends on how he's doing.
Coach Mike McDaniel, the wise storyteller of this football drama, came forward with news. It wasn't a catastrophic injury, thank the football gods. Achane, the promising third-round pick of 2023, was labeled week to week and sentenced to a rehab journey instead of practicing with his comrades. He's good, Coach McDaniel declared with a twinkle in his eye. He avoided anything severe, he added, a reassuring nod to the fans. The burning question on everyone's mind was whether this injury would alter the destiny of the Dolphins' 53-man roster. But Coach McDaniel, ever the enigmatic narrator, dismissed such concerns with a confident wave. "I'm not really worried about it being an issue," he declared. "I'm worried about how he's going to look at the end of this week and next." But there was a twist yet to come. As the tale unfolded, whispers of a strategy emerged. The Dolphins might place Achane on injured reserve right after finalizing the 53-man roster, which could magically conjure an extra roster spot. But alas, there's always a price to pay. Achane would miss the first 4 games of the season, a bittersweet solution to the roster puzzle. Would it be a wise decision to do so? An investment for the future? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, our story takes a turn towards other characters in this drama. What of Jalen Ramsey with his mysterious knee ailment? Or Robert Jones, nursing his knee too, and Keon Crossan, shrouded in undisclosed troubles? The script remained elusive on their fates. As we move deeper into this riveting narrative, the trio of Wilson, Ingold, and Gaskin, those brave souls, continue to be shrouded in mystery. Wilson's hand injury, sustained in epic battles with the Falcons, remains a conundrum. Ingold's absence has forced tight ends into unexpected roles, offering a unique chance for assessment, a subplot of intrigue. And what of Gaskin, who rushed for 57 yards against the Falcons? His injury remains veiled in secrecy, but Coach McDaniel assures us it's all precautionary. The drama unfolds, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. As the grand finale approaches, the preseason showdown with the Jaguars looms. If Gaskin and Wilson aren't granted the blessing of medical clearance, the Dolphins will be forced to rely on Raheem Mostert, their stalwart, alongside the promising Salva Ahmed and the undrafted rookie Chris Brooks. A trio to carry the torch, or shall I say the football? And so the question lingers, will history repeat itself? The Dolphins carried 4 tailbacks on the 53-man roster last year, and if that's the magic number for this season, then Miami faces a tantalizing decision. Will they expose Gaskin or Ahmed to the waiver wire, letting the other 31 teams in on their treasure hunt? As the clock winds down, the fans hold their collective breath, ready to cheer on their beloved Dolphins and witness the climax of this thrilling saga unfold. The NFL drama never ceases to captivate us all. But what do you think? Will Devon Achane be placed on IR for the Miami Dolphins? And should the Miami Dolphins take another look at the free agency pool? Let me know what you think in the comments. That's all for now. Until next time, peace out, Phinhub fam.